Everywhere post few hours ago, Salman Ekpa finally declared a very big fight between his Biafran army and Tinubu army. He said the Biafran army, whenever they come across Tinubu army, which is the Nigerian army, that they should not allow the Nigerian army to shoot them first. He said they should attack the Nigerian army first. He said they should attack the Tinubu army first because he believes that the Tinubu armies, which is the Nigerian army, have caused a lot of tears to the Biafran people. They have put a lot of Biafrans and they have caused a lot of families in Biafra to be in total pain and sorrow. And now Biafrans are finally against them at the moment. And Salman Ekpa is giving them the go-ahead that whenever they come across them, that they should declare a fight against them. They should prove the Nigerian army first before any other thing happens. So I will play you the full video in this very video. Salman Ekpa finally declared total war between the Biafran army and the Nigerian army. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, just do it to share it. Share to the best social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, endeavor to click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon alongside so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let it to know. Everywhere boss, nobody even expected what happened few hours ago. Tinubu never said this coming. Had they been that Tinubu saw this coming, they would have arrested Salman Ekpa right from time. Even the time that they arrested in KANU, they might have looked for a way to arrest Salman Ekpa, but everywhere is shaking at the moment. Salman Ekpa have finally declared a very terrible fight between the Nigerian army and the Biafran army. Salman Ekpa came out and he made it known to the general public that the Biafran army should attack the Nigerian armies wherever they see them. He said they should not wait for the Nigerian army to pull a trigger on them first. He said whenever they see them, whether they are coming for peace or all of that, he said they should launch an attack on them first. That was what Salman Ekpa said. He declared a very terrible war against Bola Ahmed Tinubu army, which is the Nigerian army, and this fight is causing a lot of people to lose their life and all. And I say that it's not enough. A lot of Biafrans are saying that they are not in support of what Salman Ekpa is actually doing. They said they don't want to have any hand in what Salman Ekpa is doing based on the Biafra restoration and all of that. But Biafrans are boiling at the moment. A lot of people are losing their life based on the fact that they want to liberate themselves for the Nigerians and all. And I say that's not enough. Salman Ekpa still stand on the 2nd of December, which he said is going to make the public restoration of Biafra. He said they want to delegitimize Nigeria and they want to legitimize Biafra nation and all. And I say that's not enough. This guy is making a lot of terrible moves that is against Nigerian troops as a whole. He said Biafrans are having 40 states as far as Nigeria is concerned. This is where the fight is coming from. This is where he declares the fact that whenever they see Nigerian army, that they should pull the trigger on them. And a lot of Biafran armies are harmonized at the moment. They are weaponized. We don't know where the weapons are coming from, but these people are heavily weaponized. I will play the full video in this very video. If you can share this video, just do well to share it. Share it to the best social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. As far as the Biafra agitation is concerned, a lot of people were weaponizing the Biafra army. A lot of them are carrying heavy namon at the moment, and they said they're just looking for a go-ahead from Salman Ekpa, which they have already gotten. Salman Ekpa have gave them the go-ahead that whenever they see Nigerian army in their land, that they should pull the trigger because they now calling Nigerian army a terrorist army. That's what they're saying. They say Nigerian armies are terrorist armies, and whenever they see them in Biafra land, that the Biafran liberation armies should pull the trigger on them, whether they come for peace or they come for fight or they come for war, all of that they should pull the trigger on them first, because they believe that Nigerian army will never come for them for peace, that Nigerian army will always come for them for fight. And a lot of people have lost their life in the Biafra land from the hand of Nigerian army, according to what Salman Ekpa have been saying and according to what he have been circulating on media and all. He said whenever Nigerian army comes to their land, they pulled the trigger that the Nigerian army have a hand in the terrorism that is ongoing in Nigeria, and they are doing everything possible to ensure that they finish the life of the Igbos. Now, he said Nigerian army should not enter the Igbo land again. They should not enter the southeastern part of Nigeria again, because they believe that these people too are terrorists, and they call Nigeria a terrorist zone at all. And I say that's not enough. Ekpa came out and made known to the general public that when Biafra has been liberated, that Biafra actually have 40 states to go alongside with them. He said Biafran states are 40 as far as Nigeria is concerned. Now, the question that a lot of people are asking is, when Nigeria itself is having 36 states, how come did the Biafran have 40 states? Where is the 40 states coming from? That's the question. When Salman Ekpa is saying that Nigeria is not having a much state like Biafra, that Nigeria is just having 36 states, that Biafra is having 40 states, where is the 40 states coming from? Where are they seeing all these 40 states? Is it that they have another state in Ghana, or they have another state in Europe, or they have another state in America? All of that. That's the question that a lot of people are asking. And Salman Ekpa mainly noted that if the 40 states refuse to go with them, that if they refuse to give them the 40 states of Biafra according to their Biafran world mapping and all, he said a lot of fight will come out, that a lot of blood will be spit out and all. That's what Salman Ekpa is saying. He said they must give Biafra the 40 states. You will hear everything the way he said it in this very video. I would like guys to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video, just share it. If you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. These people are not after the fact that KANU should be released from the DSS custody again, because they believe that they have agitated for KANU to be released. They have wrote a lot of petitions to different people, different organizations, and to Tinubu himself that KANU must be released. But KANU refused to be released. They said the same way Tinubu have the constitutional power to release the minors that were arrested in cause of the August protest, which is the Ember government protest, because according to the report, they arrested a lot of minors and they charged these minors for treason. Even Tinubu lawyer came out and made a public lie to the extent that the lawyers, his co-lawyers, were actually laughing at him and all. He said the minors that were arrested are not minors, that they are elderly people, they are men with wives and children in the house, and these minors are 14 years old, 11 years old, and 12 years old. But for the Tinubu lawyer to come out to say that they are not minors, it's a public disgrace and it's a national embarrassment to Nigeria as a whole. You know, Tinubu came out and made known to the general public that the minors must be released with immediate effect. Now, these minors were released immediately. So they said the same power that Tinubu have to release the minors, that she use the same constitutional power to release KANU. If he said he's not having hand in the detainment of KANU, if he said he's not having hand in the detention of KANU in DSS custody for over some years and all, they said they should release KANU with immediate effect. That's what a lot of people are actually saying. And if he did not release KANU, that shows that he actually have hand in the detention of KANU. Now, you will hear from Salman Ekpa himself. You will hear everything that he said regarding all these things. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it, and you can share it, just like it, give it a thumb up so that people recommend it. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
How did the states go? Is it the 5 eastern states that you broke into 40 different?
No, sorry. This particular structure of 40 states has already been there. It is not my making. So what I did was to bring everybody who are involved in the Biafra struggle even before I came in. So I told them to bring in the structure that they have, and we'll start working on that. So it is every state brought in their state map. They brought in their state structure. It is not my making. So what I did was to harness the already made structure from the 1967 down to Wazirike Mosob, down to IPOB, and to what we're doing now. So we consolidated everything and make it to be more organized structure as it is today. So it is not my making. It is the making of the people. Every state brought their structure, brought their county structure, brought their district structure, and that's why it is called, it's going to be the Confederated State of Biafra, because we're going to practice confederation, where these states who brought in their state structure are going to be on their own.
So what about people who are saying they don't want to have anything to do with Biafra?
That is part of life, and it's part of democracy. Even in Nigeria, when Nigeria was fighting for independence, North didn't want to go to be independent, right? But today they are the one who enjoy it most. So So we are not bothered about those who say they don't want to be part of Biafra. They are just a few individuals, just like 1% or even 0.0% of people hijack Nigeria and impoverish everybody today. So those people saying they don't want to be part of Biafra, are they enjoying the killings in Nigeria? The answer is no. So we don't actually care about what they say. That's why we have gone this far. Because few people cannot hold everybody hostage.
You are following the trial of NNAMDI KANU in Nigeria. What do you make of how it's going?
You know, I don't believe in Nigeria system, in court system. Nigeria doesn't have a court. Nigeria doesn't have a judiciary. So, and that's why, I don't know whether you are aware, we have actually banned anything judiciary under Nigeria in Biafra territory. And they are folding up. So if you are not aware of that, I want to make it clear today. We are going to lock them indefinitely. And they will never come back until Biafra become an independent state. After the 2nd of December declaration, we start to pursue the legitimacy of Biafra. Nigeria court system and judiciary can never ever function again in Biafra land. It's a threat and a promise.
How is that going to happen? How are you going to do it?
It is already happening. Are you not seeing them folding up? That is to show you that the Biafra have taken over their land. Our plan is to delegitimize Nigeria from the Biafra territory, little by little, step by step, stage by stage, and that is happening. So the judiciary is the next, because judiciary in Nigeria has contributed to the entire anarchy you see today. The insecurity you see today is the judiciary. The instability you see today is the judiciary. The banditry, terrorism you see today is the judiciary. They have not done anything that will bring justice, fairness, and equity. So we don't need those kind of systems in our land. So, and if you are asking me how we're going to do that, we're already doing it. You see they are folding up. That land belongs to us. And Nigeria has been rejected by the people. Over 50 million has given us the mandate to chase away Nigeria from our land. So however we're going to do it is what the government will decide. And we're doing it the way we want.
Okay. You know that you are on the list of most wanted people in Nigeria.
That is a badge of honor. I am very, very happy that I am in the list, because if I am not in the list, I would have regretted ever even getting involved in Biafra. So it's the highest honor I have received in my life.
Now, people say, I played the video earlier in the introduction when NNAMDI said that if they don't give us Biafra, that Somalia will be better than Nigeria. And people say that what you have achieved is to turn some parts of Igbo land to look like Somalia. That Lagos is not like Somalia, that Abuja is not like Somalia, but Owerri, Olu area, basically is like Somalia. What do you say?
So let me address you. Now, did you see the poverty rate in the world? Where is Somali placed in the list?
It should be at the bottom also. Like
no, I want you to tell us.
I can find it.
Where is Nigeria and Somalia?
Nigeria is at the bottom too. Yeah.
So in the list now, is Nigeria up or down?
Down.
So it's already. It doesn't necessarily mean. It doesn't actually mean that they're going to be shooting gun like in Somalia. Somalia already overtake Nigeria in a better scale. Nigeria is down in poverty level. So how do you
they're serious. Let me give you these are serious things. I have a friend here in America who lost his father 2 years ago from Olo area, and lost a brother early this year. And none of them, they've not been able to do any funeral because nobody can go home.
Okay.
And there are so many places like that in the Southeast.
Is my girlfriend sniffing your balls? Quinn gasped when he saw Jennifer's head in Troy's crotch. Troy was...
Is that a good thing?
Well, I should be asking you, how are the burial taking place in other parts of Nigeria?
No, the way people are reading this, they are saying that it's a consequence of this confrontation with the Nigerian authorities.
So how is this confrontation making people not to have burial in Biafra land? Can you explain?
Because it's not safe. That's what they said. That's why he hasn't
Who
gone.
is making it not to be safe? Why are you laughing? No, I want to. You said this is a discussion, right?
No, we're having a conversation.
If you cannot answer, let me explain how.
I want you to tell me.
You want to answer?
No, this is what they said. This is what they said.
Okay, so this is what they say. But what about you? What about you? What about your opinion? What do you think is the reason for not having burial?
No, I don't have. I go home. I don't have.
Okay, so can I explain now? Can I explain the reason?
Yeah, give us the reason.
All right. The reason is because the Nigerian terrorist army and police have been killing our people for many years, even before I joined the Biafra struggle. They killed them in Aba, where they went to pray, and over 150 officially was announced. Over 150 people were killed in cold blood. Nobody asked question. Nobody, was held responsible until today. They went to NNAMDI house, bombed everywhere, killed people there. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was held accountable. They went to war and killed. And these people they are killing never raised a gun against them, right? They were only having flag. They killed in Enugu. They killed in Ebonyi. So when NNAMDI was kidnapped, they went to Kenya to kidnap him against international law, and I took over from there. And you know what I said in the first place? I said, under my leadership in this Biafra movement, you can never kill Biafra again and go free in Biafra land. So I raised an army called the Biafra Liberation Army to confront these killers. And these killers, some of them are repentant Boko Haram. So they recruit them, push them to Biafra land, and people are not talking about that. And when they go to villages, they open RPG or GPMG and they start spraying bullets. Even fowls are getting killed. So I said, under my leadership, under this Biafra movement, Nigeria can never kill any Biafra again and live to tell the story. So we raised the Biafra Liberation Army to deal with them, and they are neutralizing them. So when they neutralize them, what do? They will come after the villagers. And let me tell you, is that the kind of country you want to be proud of? Where you have people carrying guns, defending their land, and instead of them to go after those people that are defending the land, they will go against innocent people. These are the reasons why people are not coming for burial. So tell it the way it is. So, and it is not my fault. It is not my fault. It is not the fault of Biafra. It is the fault of the Nigerian terrorist army, who cannot confront the Biafra Liberation Army, but confront innocent people. And why they are doing it, is so that we will lay down our guns. And that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, that knowing that this is how they operate, if we believe the story you just told, this is how they operate. The question is the best thing to continue to have them kill villagers, if we believe this story?
Believe me, there is no any other better way. This is the best way. If you have any other better way, tell me. The better way is what we are doing now is the better way. When they come to kill our people, we kill them first. And if they come, we will resist them as much as we can. And let me tell you, it will continue like that until none of them will be in Biafra land. It is called attrition. It's going to end on the 28th of November. And this self-referendum, as of today, has recorded over 50 million votes. It is both online voting and physical voting. So, so far, from the record we have from the official that are responsible, we have, recorded over 50 million votes. So this vote now will be one of the legal grounds to give the Biafra government in exile and the de facto government a mandate to restore the lost sovereign state of Biafra. Just like every other nation have done it in the past. For example, Lithuania and Co. have one time lost their sovereignty. So Biafra also lost their sovereignty to Nigeria state by force, by the barrels of the gun. So today we are here to restore it. And what is happening in Finland is not declaration of Biafra, but declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. Because Biafra has been declared and recognized in 1967, recognized by different countries. So that sovereignty were forcefully lost, and Nigeria took it back. So we are here to restore it back, because after that war, nothing has changed. actually the reason for the war has escalated, and the issue and the cases are completely different today. Worse than what it were before the war.
Okay. Referendum. You said the results are showing. What are the results? What are they showing? How many?
Like I said, it is not yet complete.
They've not opened the
but we know from the record that it's over 50 million.
People in Nigeria, how did they vote?
We have been posting the videos of the voting. One thing that people don't know is that, first of all, I would like to educate those who may have not paid attention because of propaganda of the Nigerian media and those pushing it. Biafra today has a de facto government, functioning de facto government in the homeland. And in this de facto government, we have 40 United States of Biafra. In this 40 United States of Biafra, each state has 15 counties. In each county, you have 5 districts. In each state, we have 75 districts. And in this district, we have head of district. In these counties, we have head of county. And then we have, in this state, we have the administrator, which is equivalent to governor. So this is what a lot of people don't actually know. So when they see the result of our activities in Biafra land, they are surprised and shocked how Ekpa is doing this from Finland, because we control the Biafra land from grassroots. So the government is already in the grassroots. So every community knows who is their county leader. Every county knows who is their county leader and who are the executive in the counties. And so with this particular structure, we are able to conduct this referendum, and people are fiscally voting. And of course, it may also shock you that the reason we have succeeded so far in the civil disobedience is also because of the structure, the strong grassroots structure that we have, which Nigeria know, but of course I don't want to tell the other citizens who are available to understand why every effort to stop the sit at home has failed. They tell you it is because people are getting killed and stuff like that. It's a lie. It's because we have a very structure, from the grassroots.
All right, we are going to get into the sit at home and everything else, but explain this for me. Let me understand. So the administrators in 40 states in Biafra land today.
Yes. There are 40 administrators. There are in each state, there are 15 county heads. In each county, there are 5 district heads, and there are other, the chain of leadership and all that from the state down to the district level.
Do these people interact with people? Do they know them?
Of course. They are completely in charge of Biafra land. That's what is going on.
So if I call a boy say now, I can get the names of people.
You may not get the name of anybody in a Ebonyi State unless you are into the struggle.
Okay. So what about people who are not into the struggle? How did they vote?
Well, those who are not into the struggle are not necessarily going to vote. These are the people, the few percentage of the people making noise on social media. But those who are in the struggle are voting massively. If you look at the videos we are posted on social media, you will see a crowd that will shock you. Yeah, even more organized and better organized than Nigerian election. You can agree with me if you have come across the videos.
Yeah, but for you to now say that the Biafrans all voted and this is the percentage that supported it, wouldn't it be good that everybody had the chance?
Well, that's the point. We gave everybody the opportunity to vote, but at the same time, because this is a struggle, and we are in a very fragile state. So we make it possible for people to vote online, right? And then in a struggle like this, you have to also be very security conscious, considering the fact that Nigeria is a terrorist state that kills people who agitate and do protests. So we don't want to endanger the life of our people by trying to prove that everybody has to participate. Everybody must not participate. Even in the Nigerian general election, not everybody voted, and somebody is still the president. So we don't need to prove, everybody that Biafra have participated. Those who believe in Biafra should participate, and they participated, and they are still participating because the vote is still ongoing to the 28th of November. It has to be consolidated into the declaration. So the declaration itself is like a document where we have we try to bring in every idea, every grievances that Biafra people who are representing their different states brought into the committee. So we try to bring everything together, and there are different kind of grievances that we are on that ground. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra is happening in this December. So what we are doing is to carry everybody who believe in this Biafra government along. We don't need to go and drag people who don't believe in the government. So you have to first of all believe in the government, volunteer to be part of what we're doing, and you're welcome. So we're not discriminating anybody or pushing anybody away. So those who believe in what we're doing are part and parcel of it.
Now, the states, back to the states. Did you go beyond, because I get a lot of comments about the Biafran. When I posted that you were coming, people wrote and were saying, remove us from this Biafran talk. How did the states go? Is it the 5 eastern states that you broke into 40 different?
No, sorry. This particular structure of 40 states has already been there. It is not my making. So what I did was to bring everybody who are involved in the Biafra struggle even before I came in. So I told them to bring in the structure that they have, and we start working on that. So it is every state brought in their state map. They brought in their state structure. It is not my making. So what I did was to harness the already made structure from the 1967 down to Wazirike Moso, down to IPOB, and to what we're doing. And so we consolidated everything and make it to be more organized structure as it is today. So it is not my making. It is the making of the people. Every state brought their structure, brought their county structure, brought their district structure, and that's why it is called, it's going to be the Confederated State of Biafra, because we're going to practice confederation, where these states who brought in their state structure are going to be on their own.
So what about people who are saying they don't want to have anything to do with Biafra?
That is part of life, and it's part of democracy. Even in Nigeria, when Nigeria was fighting for independence, North didn't want to go to be independent, right? But today they are the one who enjoy it most. So we are not bothered about those who say they don't want to be part of Biafra. They are just a few individuals, just like 1% or even 0.0% of people hijack Nigeria and impoverish everybody today. So those people saying they don't want to be part of Biafra, are they enjoying the killings in Nigeria? The answer is no. So we don't actually care about what they say. That's why we have gone this far. Because few people cannot hold everybody hostage.
You are following the trial of NNAMDI KANU in Nigeria. What do you make of how it's going?
I don't believe in Nigeria system, in court system. Nigeria doesn't have a court. Nigeria doesn't have a judiciary. So, and that's why, I don't know whether you are aware, we have actually banned anything judiciary under Nigeria in Biafra territory, and they are following up. So if you are not aware of that, I want to make it clear today. We are going to lock them indefinitely, and they will never come back until Biafra become an independent state. After the 2nd of December declaration, we start to pursue the legitimacy of Biafra. Nigeria court system and judiciary can never ever function again in Biafra land. It's a threat and a promise.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear everything that Samuel Ekpa actually said in this very video. You can see the questions that man is actually asking Samuel Ekpa, because that man actually asked some level of intellectual questions from Samuel Ekpa. He made it known to the general public that since Nigeria is having 33 states, how are you saying that Biafran is having 40 states? That's the question. Where is the 40 state coming from? Is it that they want to split Abia to 5 states? Is it that they want to split Imo state to like 7 states or all? How is this 40 state actually coming to place? Is it that Biafran is claiming the Hausa and again, or Biafran is claiming the Yoruba and all? And even a lot of middle belt people are saying that they are not part of Biafran. That's what they're saying. They say Biafran cannot be enforced on them. The middle belt that are not even Yoruba, that are not even Hausa. So how is it that Biafran have 40 states? And Samuel Ekpa is making known to the general public that even the explanation that he made in this very video, I don't really know, maybe some of you actually understand the explanation that he is actually making regarding the 40 states. But the man asked him another question again. He said, since a lot of people are saying they are not interested, even some Igbo people are saying that they are not interested in this Biafran restoration or Biafran agitation or Biafran Republic or Biafran United thing and all of that. He said, since they say they're not interested, how will you enforce it on them? Will you enforce it on them? Because these people have the right of their own opinion or will. But will you enforce it on them, or how will you go about it? That's the question that the man asked Samuel Ekpa again. Samuel Ekpa is making known to him that they will do everything possible to cast vote. That if the majority carry the vote, so be it. That was what Samuel Ekpa said. And the man asked him another intellectual question again. You will hear everything in this very video. If you don't listen to the video very well, listen to it again. Listen to what the man asked him. Listen to the answers that Samuel Ekpa is actually providing. The man asked him, will this thing not cost a lot of people their lives? Since you said whenever the Biafra army saw Nigerian soldiers and all, they should be pulling the trigger and all, will it not cost the people their life? Will it not cost a lot of people their life? The Samuel Ekpa answered. They said the Nigerian army have put a lot of Biafran before. They have taken a lot of Biafran people's life right from time. He said there's nothing new in it again, that they know that they will still take more people's life. But the question is, Samuel Ekpa made it known that Biafran army, whenever they face Nigerian army, that Nigerian armies are cowards. That whenever Nigerian army face Biafran armies, they run away and they will go and face the Biafran people and be taking the life of the Biafran people. How true is this? That's the question. How true is this? Is it that Nigerian army are scared of Biafran armies and all, because we have never seen it in anywhere before that Nigerian army actually run away from Biafran armies and all? But Samuel Ekpa is stating it here. A lot of people are saying that Samuel Ekpa is a big liar, that he have made a lot of lies in time past and all. He have made a lot of publications that are not even true. But the sense Samuel Ekpa is saying these things again, is it really that Samuel Ekpa is gaslighting Biafrans and all? Is it really that Samuel Ekpa is fond of lying? Because he made an obvious lie which I actually saw and I posted on this platform few days ago regarding the fact that Igbo woman Uncle Joey Weala helped him to secure a loan from the World Bank. And you know, he knows that this woman have an affinity with the World Bank, and this woman is an Igbo woman, and this woman is a kind of woman that is respected in Africa, she's respected in Europe, she's respected in America, even in Nigeria, highly reputable. Tinubu cannot even look at her eyes 2 times to talk and all, because this woman have dignity and she have her own integrity. But Samuel Ekpa made a tweet and I posted it on this platform. She said the woman helped him and Biafran nation in exile to secure a loan of $56 billion, when these are trillions of naira from the World Bank. But the woman came out to debunk it. He said she have never met Samuel Ekpa before, that if Samuel Ekpa is lying, that Samuel Ekpa should not bring his lie to his doorstep and all, that Samuel Ekpa should not lie on her and all. She said she have never met Samuel Ekpa before, and when Samuel Ekpa made that tweet, Samuel Ekpa made it known that the woman helped them to secure the loan, and now Biafra nation is good to go. And he was even appreciating the woman in the tweet that he made, as if it is really true. But the woman came out to debunk it within 24 hours, that Samuel Ekpa is a liar. She have not met Samuel Ekpa before in her life. They have not spoken in this life before. Now tell me, how true is that and how false is that? If the woman should secure the loan, the woman cannot come out to debunk the fact that she secured a loan for Biafra or for Samuel Ekpa or all of that. But that's obviously telling you that Samuel Ekpa made a lot of lie publications. Though I'm not saying that every time that he's speaking that is a liar, no, but a lot of his publications are actually lie, whether we lie the truth or not. That's it. Now this thing that this man asked Samuel Ekpa regarding everything on how he's going to go about the Biafran agitation and all, is it not going to cost a lot of people their life? And the man was asking Samuel Ekpa, if it's going to cost a lot of people their life, are the people willing to release their life or all of that? Are the people willing to give out their life for Biafran nation? Those are the questions that a lot of people are asking. Nobody in this life is ever ready to give out his or her life on anything. Nobody. Now, a lot of people are fighting for Biafra nation and a lot of people are losing their life. Since this agitation is costing a lot of people, even innocent people, their life. That's why they tell Samuel Ekpa to drop the agitation and all. If we have another way, that's the question that the man asked him. Since it's costing the people their life, can you find another way of making this agitation and you will have the same result that you are looking for? The Samuel Ekpa said the best way that he is doing the agitation of a thing now is the best way. That the only way to make sure that they have the agitation or they have the Biafra nation is by fighting the Nigerian government and all. So Samuel Ekpa said that's the best way that they can do it. That if the man is having another way that is more better than him, that he should tender it, that he will accept it. But as far as it's concerned, that the way he's approaching it for the Biafra nation to be liberated, he said that's the best way. Though a lot of people are losing their life, but he still said that's the best way. So drop a opinion in the comment section on this video. He said whenever they see Nigerian armies, the Biafra nation should pull the trigger, the Biafran Liberation Army, to shoot them first before they shoot them back. Now, drop a opinion in the comment section on this video. Where will this thing head to? Will this really bring Biafran nation on its stand and raise their flag? Drop a opinion in the comment section on this video. So I'm gonna cut and that one do for you, and share. Follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV, at LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, he pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you with the for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.